Right, hi everybody, welcome to another video. So today I'm in my 2005 Renault Megane, and those of you who are familiar with the channel will know this car. I've done quite a few videos on it already. If you're not, maybe check some of them out. If you're interested, I'll try and put a link to the playlist for this car in the description. But anyway, the problem today, I think it's going to be quite a simple diag fix. It's basically the horn's not working. I've got a feeling I already know what the problem probably is, because it wasn't working well for a while. It was kind of sounding a bit odd, and now it's just stopped completely. So I've got a feeling that it's the horn itself, but obviously it could be wiring. I suppose if it was bad wiring, that could have been making it sound odd and then completely stop working. So obviously we will check the wiring as well. But yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be the horn unit itself, so it should be quite simple and straightforward. So yeah, let's get to it. So the horn on these is just behind and to the right of this grille here. So I don't know if this is going to be enough access, but I'm going to try taking this grille off to get access to it. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be enough access. Might end up needing to take the bumper off, but I'm going to try that first. So basically, I think the way these come off is you sort of pull them out of the bottom, and the top just kind of slides down and out. So I'm going to do that now, but I'm definitely going to need two hands, I think. So I'll get you guys set up on a tripod and we'll give it a go. Okay guys, I'm going to leave that previous clip in as a how not to do it kind of thing, but as you saw, I was struggling there and it felt like I was going to break it, so I'm going to try doing it a little bit differently this time, see if it works any better. I've got a feeling that what I need to do is like lift it, pry it up at the bottom is what I think I need to do, because before I was pulling there, as you saw, and it was just flexing too much there and it felt like I was going to break it. So I'm going to use a trim tool to sort of gently get it and then pry it up at the bottom, see if that works any better. Right, it's off, but I gotta say that was not easy, and I feel quite relieved that I managed to get it out without breaking it. But anyway, there's the design of the tabs for you. Sorry, it's not. There's the design of the tabs. So basically, oh no, I've broken that one. Yeah, I think if I was doing this job again, because I don't know if I'm even going to have enough access, I think if I was doing this job again, I would just remove the bumper, because removing the bumper is actually not that difficult. I've explained it in one of my other videos. So I think it's the one about sort of changing the washer pump motor. So yeah, but as you can see, I've broken that. So yeah, definitely I wish I'd just taken the bumper off now. Anyway, it's done, so I'll carry on. Okay, so there's the, try and shine some light on it. There's the horn. The seems to be held on by just one nut at the top there. I don't know if I'm gonna have access to sort of to be able to get that off, but I'll give it a go. There's no way I can try to film that. I'll give it a go. Like I said, I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to take the bumper off. But anyway, I'll give it a go. Alright guys, so I managed to get it off, but there it is. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it this way, because that was a pain to get off. As you saw earlier, I broke the clip on that grill thing, and yeah, I've got to, you know, still have enough access to test it, you know, get the new one back on, etc. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't. If anybody wants my advice, I would say take the bumper off. But anyway, so we're carrying on through the grill for the time being. So okay, so this horn has been, I'm pretty sure this is an aftermarket horn, and these connectors are definitely not Renault connectors on here. So so yeah, this has been replaced at some point, and they've cut the proper connector off and used these crappy connectors, and as you can see, they're rusting. So that could actually be our problem. It could be those connections. But anyway, I'll just sort of try and figure out what's going on a little bit off camera, then I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Right guys, so this horn unit obviously visually looks past its best, but obviously before replacing it, I wanted to make sure that it's actually the horn that's not working and not those rusty connections. So what I did was just using a wire brush and some sandpaper. I've cleaned them up a bit. I mean, not perfectly, but cleaned them up quite a bit. And as you're going to see, if I apply power to this, it actually works. So so I'm not really happy. As I think what I'm going to do is another day I'm going to take that bumper off completely, just, you know, redo those connectors properly, and maybe replace this anyway with you know, something that looks a bit better, you know, just something that's newer, I suppose. But whatever. But anyway, for the time being, like I said, I'm not very happy about it, but I'm just going to put it back on. I'm guessing it's going to work. Obviously those connectors are still going to be a bit corroded as well, but they weren't that bad, and most of the corrosion was on these tabs. So I think it's going to work. So that will be good enough, I think, for the time being. And then yeah, like I said, I'll revisit another day. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So let me go and get it back on, and then I'll show it to you guys working, hopefully. Right guys, so it's back on and working. So yeah, like I said earlier, for me that's definitely not a satisfying repair. I will definitely come back and revisit it at some point. What I will do is I'll take off the bumper, and I'll get a proper sort of like horn unit with a proper automotive connector, this kind of weatherproof, etc. And I'll kind of solder that back in properly using proper heat shrink and stuff, and yeah, do a proper repair basically. But yeah, for the time being, it's working at least. And yeah, I hope so yeah, even though that's not a very satisfying repair for me, I hope nonetheless the information there is kind of useful and helpful to you guys watching. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, please check out some of my other Megane car repair videos. You might find them interesting. And if you do find this or any of the other videos interesting and helpful, please support the channel by subscribing if you don't mind. That'd be great. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Right guys, just so I let you know that my grill has gone back on okay solidly, so that's good. My advice would still be, I think you're still better off taking the bumper. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do. come back to the job. But if you do the grill method, two final tips or things to just sort of make you aware of when you're putting it back on. One is make sure you don't forget to thread this kind of bonnet catch thing through this bit here. And secondly, it's actually quite difficult to put it back on as well. I mean, not as difficult as it was to take it off, but it doesn't actually get clipped back on as easy as what you think it's going to. What I found was I kind of had to sort of apply quite a bit of downward pressure on this bit here, but also pay careful attention to what's going on with the clips as you're doing that, because there's like a little kind of tongue there which was actually not aligning correctly. It was like pushing that surface of the bumper down. So actually what I had to do was just kind of make sure that tongue kind of got over that bit as I pushed down. So bit difficult to explain, but if you just have a careful visual as you're putting it back on, you know, you should be able to see what's going on. But anyway, that's it guys. I hope it helps. Cheers, bye.